Pencils down.
What? Oh, hold on.
Whoa. Hey! Bam! Ow. Pencils down. Here we go.
Yeah.
Rocking and rolling. Ramble 255. How about that?
255.
255.
Two double dime. Two double nickels.
Two double nickels. Look, we made it.
A dime separated.
Dime separated. A dime, a two, and then a dime and a half is where we are. This is exciting, I think. 255. Eddie, when did they bury us?
Fuck, dude. They told us when you got the idea to start the Ramble.
Right.
People contact
They
you.
said
Hey,
this
don't
isn't
even
gonna
think
happen.
of doing.
Right.
A podcast.
I remember that. This isn't going to happen.
So that was before number one.
That's so true. Regrettably, we're still deadlocked at 114
Come
ratings.
on.
And the same amount. 5-star review. 5-star ratings.
You know
and
what?
The same
We're
going to
have to start creating fake accounts.
We're going to have to start. We're going to have to start Kevin Duranting this.
We're going to have to start giving ourselves 5 stars.
I think we have to. At this point,
reviews.
what else can we do? What else can we do?
We have to pick up the slack.
We have to pick the slack. Needs to be picked up by us. It has to happen.
Quintessons right there.
We got a party going on over here.
Hellfire Club.
Cody, are you jealous of this?
Cobra Commander. Look at that.
Look at all that's got. Look at all we got on display here.
Come on.
I mean,
yeah,
fuck.
I wish I could do the same, but I don't have as many toys. I have some.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what we got going on over here. It's just rocking and rolling. And this is, we're trying to keep it spooky for the month of October, but this is going to be the Eddie Van Halen episode.
Yeah.
This is has to be. We're going to go all Van Halen on this one.
He's the one who got me into hard rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
1984, Jump.
Ooh,
and
fuck.
Panama. That album is what got me into
Yep.
hard. Before then, it was just like a lot of at my age and my time frame, it was a lot of Michael Jackson,
yes.
Lionel Richie.
Dude, of course, Kenny Rogers.
There's a lot of
all that
stuff.
Yep. That adult contemporary poppy kind of. Yep, absolutely.
And then 1984 came out and Jump. That video played on MTV all the time. I'm like, what is
this?
Dudes with long hair and jamming on guitars.
Yes. I didn't know that world existed before that.
That's what got me into hard rock, which led me into heavy metal, and then
path. Fucking amazing. So good. That was my god. Yeah, what a loss, dude. I told you guys. I think I've told this story before, but it's the tribute episode.
Yeah,
I met him.
You met Eddie Van Halen.
Did I tell you this?
No,
Cody. I told you this story, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
You can take off the Marla Gibbs costume.
Yeah, Cody. I'm sorry. By the way, do we owe Cody an apology? A massive apology that it's. Do you know how excited he was? We told him. Remember that? I forgot the exact words, Cody, but I think I said something like, "Mark my words."
Yeah.
Ramble 255.
You said something like, "This is the most honest promise I've ever made."
Ever given anybody.
You said lock it down, guaranteed.
Put it
Run
on the
it
calendar.
downtown and print it. That's what I said.
We're now 28 episodes past 227.
227. Yeah, but that's what I told him. I said 20 number 255.
255.
It'll happen.
Get it right there next to that JFK Jr. tattoo.
Yeah, right. And he I think he also had to replace I think that's why he has a tattoo that says now me Grimlock no kisser, me Grimlock king, because that said Ramble 255 Marla Gibbs. He got that tattoo. That's rough. Is the worst tattoo ever still the guy who got the Tim Tebow as a centaur Denver Broncos tattoo? That's a
tattoo?
Do you remember that, Cody?
Somebody got that tattoo?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, someone got it was just when Tebow led him to the playoffs. And I think he actually had the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl champ. He called it. He got a tattoo of Tim Tebow as like a centaur.
I think I can put that up on the screen here.
Uh-oh, here we go. Please.
I would love
Let's
to
look
see
at
that.
I know this is about Eddie Van Halen.
I'm having trouble believing that's real.
I know this is all about Eddie Van Halen.
But no, Eddie Van Halen he'll be there in a couple minutes. But for right now, we can shelve Eddie Van Halen for 2 minutes to talk about this lunatic.
Cody, bring it up and make it your main screen so Eddie can. Oh, yeah, Tebow time.
Wow.
He did. He's holding. No, there's no Super Bowl. Okay, he didn't call the Super Bowl, but yeah, he got the Tebow time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why you don't get tattoos. That's why I'm not a tattoo person.
You get tattoos with either one, your favorite sports team.
Yeah.
Or two, your child's name.
Something.
That's about it.
That's about it. You don't get this.
You could maybe get a Decepticons tattoo. Like the logo of a Decepticon.
The logo? That's
something that's timeless and it's not going to go away.
Would you $8 million, do you get that on your forehead?
Yes.
Yeah,
for $1 million, I can get it removed.
No, you can never remove it. That's part of the deal. Or all the whatever money is
Tebow
left.
time as Tebow
With
is
the
centaur on my forehead.
88 million, Cody, on your forehead the rest of your life. You can never get it removed. Tebow time.
I mean, $8 million
That's tough.
invested wisely. You never have to work again.
Never have to work again. And you never would want to. You never would be
You'd
allowed
never be
to.
able to.
You couldn't do stand-up ever again.
You could podcast.
You can't wear a hat.
You could
ever.
podcast.
Right, you can podcast, but you could never wear a hat. Yeah, those are the rules. It has to be visible anytime you're in public. It has to be in public, meaning if you're streaming something, $8 million to get.
Can you wear a T-shirt that says "I got $8 million to get them to wear this tattoo"?
People have to, and you can't flaunt your cash either. People have to think.
But you're throwing too many things on this now. There's too many restrictions on it.
Because I want you to say no. I'm never gonna get a Tim Tebow as a centaur.
But for $8 million,
it's his Tebow time. How quick did he regret that? He was.
I would imagine the Sunday after they lost that playoff game.
He was out of the league after that, wasn't he? I mean, wasn't that
Well,
it?
no, you had to try out with the Patriots. The Jets.
Right,
he went to
Jets.
the Jets.
Yep.
And then he went to the Patriots and got cut. And then he somehow got the Mets to keep him in their farm system for 3 seasons.
Is he still there? Is he still in the Mets farm system? He might be.
He is.
I think so.
I think he's still in there.
They didn't have a minor league this season because of COVID, but he was still there, and he was they got all his stats together for AAA.
Yeah.
And he was the lowest rated player in AAA in all categories.
So he was I
have his 2019 AAA stats in front of me.
Let's go right now. Let's hear.
So he played 77 games.
This is sadder than Eddie Van Halen dying, by the way.
He played 77 games in AAA in 2019. He hit 163 with 4 homers and 19 RBIs. He struck out 98 times in 239 at bats.
He's literally taking
almost half the time.
He's literally taking a spot of someone who's earned that spot.
Someone who could be, this is my future, this is my career.
And he's already a millionaire and has a TV gig with college football.
Doesn't need it.
But he does that because his ego is so huge.
I have to go play this.
I have to play this game.
Do you think if he got laid once, he would stop?
Maybe. If he had a sexual outlet, I think it would help.
I think if he just got laid one time.
I think it would help.
So I met Eddie Van Halen.
Okay.
I got to tell you that story.
Yes, please. Let us know about it.
So when I first moved here, I worked at the bookstore, Barnes & Noble, right there on Studio City in Ventura. Worked there for a minute. Holiday season.
Is this better than the Moose Johnston story?
Oh, wow, yes.
Okay.
Because Moose, this was in I still can't believe Moose was a dick.
Moose was the dick, dude.
What did I do to you? I just said, oh, my God, Moose.
I
was like, hey, Moose.
And he's like,
all right.
Yeah, dude.
Like, okay,
you're
sorry.
fullback, buddy.
You're a fucking fullback. Anyway, all right.
You're an unathletic tight end.
You know okay, I'm just gonna say this. Can I say this?
What?
Cody, I'm sorry right now. All right.
What's up?
You know the only time that 92's Cowboys offense stalled is when they would do that little pass to Moose on the side. You know what I mean? That was the only time. I was like, why are we doing this? Why are we wasting our time with the few times they would throw it? You know what I mean? You give it to him on the one to punch it in, great.
Yeah, whatever.
Then everyone chants Moose. Anyway, so there I am. Christmas rush. It's packed. The store's packed.
Yeah.
It's a small. So you've been in that bookstore? The one it's a very small bookstore.
I have been in that one.
It's an old movie theater.
Yeah.
The screen is still there. This is kind of cool, Cody. The movie screen and the old curtains and all the old artwork from the 30s are still on the walls.
It's old movie palaces.
Yeah, it's old movie. And Warren Beatty. Annette Bening came in all the time.
They fucked in there, right?
They fucked in there.
Yeah.
He fucked me.
He fucked you in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Warren Beatty. Annette Bening was in there all the time.
She watched him fuck you in there.
Dude, she was more than watch, my friend. She was Annette Bening was super nice, and she was a regular. Like there was a time where I had her phone number memorized because of our rewards program. Hers, Gary Oldman's, I had his number memorized. Anyway,
that's creepy.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, he came in one day, Beatty, and lost his shit. He was just like, oh, yeah, we premiered Bonnie and Clyde here. And he was like just holding court with a few people who were like, oh, shit, this is Warren fucking Beatty. And he's talking about Bonnie and Clyde right here in a bookstore. It was fucking wild. But anyway, so there I am. I'm shelving books.
Okay.
And I just hear this guy go, hey, pal, can you help me find a book on photography? And I look up, and it's Eddie Van Halen. Ooh. And I'm just like.
Long hair or short hair?
Short. I was like, God, like, what do you do? Oof. What do you do? Oof. How are you supposed to fucking even.
Wow.
You know? Like, and so I was just like, I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm like, yeah,
you
man.
Start singing lyrics.
Oh, absolutely. I was like, she's got that look in her eye. It's like, and I was like,
air guitar right in front of him.
And I said, yeah. And so I'm playing it cool. And I'm like, yeah, let's come over here. And I take him to a back, the computer that's in the back of the store. Because I knew it was no one would fuck with it. Right. It was kind of more secluded. And I'm just, and it's just, what are you looking for? I want to find like a photography book for my girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's see. And so, and as I'm typing in the search, I go, dude, you're the fucking greatest, man. I'm sorry to do this. And he goes, oh, man, thank you so much. And then he goes, but, and he's like half laughing, half serious. But you go on the fucking internet, and I'm the fucking bad guy. All these message boards, there's a lot of shit I could say about Sam and Dave right now.
Really?
Oh, shit. It was awesome.
Wow.
And then we're both kind of laughing about it. And then I just go help him. Like, what do you think? Oh, I think she'll love this, man. And, oh, thank you so much. He gave me like a little, that high five bro hug thing, and then he left, and I was just like,
oh, you should have cut off a finger.
I know.
If you had one of Eddie Van Halen's fingers.
Right now?
Fuck, dude.
Right there. Right. You know what? Fuck these fingers. That's by itself. It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
Put that in a jar and pickle it?
Right there.
Oh, dude.
Fuck. That was amazing. I was like,
who the fuck would take Sammy or Dave over Eddie Van Halen?
Nobody.
Who cares how crazy Eddie Van Halen is?
Right. That guy actually had talent. David Lee Roth is one of the worst vocalists of all time.
I saw Van Halen. The only time I ever saw them live was at the Staples Center.
Great frontman. Great frontman.
He's the definition of a frontman.
Here's what's holding him back from that is Freddie Mercury. Because Freddie Mercury had all the same. Yeah. Hey, look at me! Yeah. But had golden pipes.
But I saw them live at Staples Center. I think 2000. I want to say 10 or 11.
Nice.
And it was when they did that tour with David Lee Roth.
Yep.
They brought him back.
Yep.
And
Wolfgang was bass.
Yeah, Wolfgang
Michael
was
Anthony was
bass.
gone. Yep.
And I got to see a live, like I think Eddie Van Halen in the middle of the show did like a 10-minute solo or a 5-minute solo. It was like, okay,
yeah.
I got to see that. That's cool.
It's amazing.
But you had to sit through David Lee Roth just speaking the words to every song. He wasn't singing. He was just, might as well jump, guys. Let's jump. Everybody jump. Like he didn't sing. He didn't attempt to sing. I don't know if he couldn't sing and he just spoke everything.
Right.
And we're watching the show and like you can see like everybody in the Staples Center, like 18,000 people were just kind of like,
what's happening
what is happening? Now? He's not even trying to sing. Yeah. And then literally the next day the whole tour is canceled.
Wow.
Because you can actually visibly see Eddie Van Halen
like,
on
fuck
stage.
this guy.
He's like playing, but
this motherfucker.
He's like shaking his head every time David Lee Roth goes off on.
Right, his bullshit. And then Sammy Hagar. You take him out of Van Halen or out of Montrose, and what does he give you? Mas Tequila!
Gives you Cabo Wabo.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
Did he own Cabo Wabo or a partner in Cabo Wabo, the restaurant?
Yeah, he's got shitty Mexican restaurants.
So what would you guys rather have in this case? So you have David Lee Roth speaking the lyrics, speaking the words, or
Panama.
Or like you guys seen the famous Vince Neil Motley Crue video, right? Where he's singing but you can't understand anything.
Yes.
I can play it. It's fucking hilarious.
I saw Motley Crue at the Hollywood Bowl with Poison.
Oh
and
God.
This was 2011 too, same year I think.
Yeah.
And Poison opened for Motley Crue, and Poison was fucking good.
Blew him out.
Bret Michaels was so good. He was like 80s vintage Bret Michaels.
Wow.
Vince Neil was like, you couldn't tell what he was. He was bloated and he couldn't sing.
Let's see that video.
He was just
oh God.
So I'm gonna show you the video that has it's misheard lyrics because he's just singing gibberish.
Oh, will you get in trouble for playing this? That's not a license thing, right?
It's a minute long. It should be fine, and it's a YouTube video.
Okay.
So. All right, here we go. Let me.
Jesus. Oh no.
Share this here.
Oh no. So now the question is, do we prefer this over I've got it bad, so bad, I'm hot for teacher?
Hot for teacher.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Oh dear. Oh Jesus. What is happening? already. He does not. What is he doing? What is he doing?
He obviously doesn't know the words anymore. Yeah.
Dude, those background singers get all the credit in the world for just sticking through this. Wario! That is horrific.
That's what I saw at the Hollywood Bowl.
Wow, it was that bad.
Yeah.
Jesus
that
Christ. Who isn't gone? Like, oh my, I mean, look, I know Tommy Lee can drum, and that's exciting, but fucking hell. Who sticks around for that?
Get a new lead singer for the farewell tour.
Right. See, that's, okay, I'm sorry, Eddie's not going to like this, but that's make Kiss so genius. You could just sub anyone in and out, and no one's going to know the difference.
Franchise it, baby.
Franchise it. Stick them in. Because when I saw the reunion tour.
So that's how many Kiss works.
That is. When I saw the reunion tour of Kiss in '96, that we all thought that was Ace Frehley. That wasn't Ace Frehley. It was just some shredder in makeup.
That looked like Ace Frehley.
Yes, because he was so fucked up. He couldn't even tour. So like, fuck it. No one is going to know the difference. It's we just put all this shit on him.
Wow.
And we could put, I mean, that is the genius of Kiss in a lot of ways. I met Paul Stanley at that exact same store.
Oh, you did?
I hate to say this, super nice dude. I'm sorry, Eddie. Paul Stanley.
I'm sure Paul Stanley's nice. I don't have any complaints with Paul Stanley.
Gene Simmons probably would have
ruins
been a dick.
everything.
He probably would have been a dick. Had he been in there, he probably would have been a dick.
I need to find this book, and I don't want any bullshit. I'm not going to sign anything. I'm just going to. I want you to.
I guarantee you that's what he. Right? Like,
oh.
But I had my little Striker DVD ready just in case Gene Simmons would ever walk in. Could you sign this?
I'm not going to sign that. I carried that film. That was, everyone makes a big deal of Tom Selleck. Nobody knows that I turned down Indiana Jones as well.
Like, okay, all right.
I wrote it.
Yeah, sure you did.
My idea.
Oh, fuck. Wow, Vince, that's brutal. I think I would rather have David Lee Roth talking his way through it.
Yeah. Except in the middle of that concert, the whole band left the stage, and he came back out on a stool with an acoustic guitar.
Oh, no.
Oh,
and
no.
he started playing guitar riffs by himself, and then there was a black and white video playing behind him of him and his dogs running through a field while he did like some sort of love.
Who needs to see this?
I don't know.
That's a pure piss break right there.
Right, no shit.
It's a stadium full of Van Halen fans, and you're getting a
This-
7-minute-long David Lee Roth expose.
Do you think that was what, like, I'm coming back if I can do this? Is that, like, probably his thing?
Had to be.
Wow. Again, hell of a front man, awful singer. There we But, hey, 18 minutes and 32 seconds. Let's get this music going. What an intro. Huh?
Yeah.
We covered a lot in just the fucking intro. And there's a whole show left. Hup, hup. You know what? Let's do it. I live my life like there's no tomorrow. And all I got, I had to steal. Least I don't need to beg or borrow. Yes, I'm living at a pace that kills. Dun, dun. Running with the devil.
Coming with a fan phone.
Running with the devil.
Coming with the down
Bum, 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 bum. Oh,
Vince
man.
Neil was singing that song.
What?
Coming with the bum bum.
I've ate a pimple that ain't so pimple. That would be amazing. I would actually want to hear that now.
I got a pimple that needs
What if Vince Neil? We should do. We should have like Vince Neil just just put it out there, have him fuck up everything. Oh fuck! Have him go play taps when you visit Pearl Harbor. It's just Vince Neil scatting taps badly. Oh
fuck. So funny.
Shit.
I twisted my ankle.
Here we are. Another Ramble. Eddie, Jerry, Cody. We're all here. The gang's all here. Rest in peace. The late, great Edward Van Halen. And let's get right to the Hall of Fame hat. It's the Eddie Van Halen tribute. Let's just start, huh?
What hat would they wear?
You know, it's interesting. But
What?
You know, a lot of people picked up a guitar when they first heard Eruption.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people picked up that harmonica when they first started. I mean, let's just say it.
There's more parallels with me and Eddie Van Halen than just our
anyone.
names.
No, so much more. So much.
And our affinity for our chosen instrument.
Right. So much more.
I heard that John Popper picked up a harmonica after hearing.
Yes,
Eddie.
that's absolutely true.
I don't deny that.
I mean, you know, they got big right around the time, right before Eddie was going into college, and they
Right.
were I mean, they knew.
They knew. They knew.
They knew what was up. They knew what was happening. Let's get to you, the Rambler. What you think. By the way, email us, ramble@theramblepod.com, Twitter @podcastramble1, Instagram @podcastramble. We have merch on our TeePublic page. Although Cody, I forgot to tell you this. Cody, I'm bad at this. I forgot to tell Eddie. Cody might have found an even better solution than TeePublic.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, we might. So Cody, hit up Eddie about this, and we might have to switch that
I
up.
will.
Please give us a 5-star rating, positive text review. Do us also a favor. Go to hempvita.com, HEMPVITA, hempvita.com to get some badass CBD products, the likes of which we've all been rubbing on ourselves
so
now,
much.
and grandma and maybe
Grandpa.
grandpa soon.
It's
maybe
your grandparents' CBD.
Yeah, it ain't. I mean,
I got it. Here's a slogan. This just isn't your grandpa's and
there
grandparents.
it is.
This isn't your grandparents' CBD.
Not anymore.
Not
There it is. All the products, the tinctures, the gummies, the vape juice, the vape pods, the pet products. You
Yes.
can get some CBD for your little pets.
Yeah.
And lotions use broad spectrum CBD oil, have no THC. The combustible ones, the flowers and the pre-rolls, have less than 0.3%.
There you go.
Hemp Vita will only use industrial hemp grown in the USA. It's organic, no GMOs.
No GMOs, people.
How would Hacksaw Jim Duggan get excited about this?
USA! USA! Oh!
Our CBD is legal. It will not
Okay.
get you high. All of Hemp Vitas all the products meet the 2018 Farm Bill, which is signed into law December 18th, effectively legalizing hemp at the federal level by removing it from the federal list of controlled substances and classifying it as an agricultural commodity. Now, want the real good news?
What's the good news?
Here's our extra special good news. If you go to
There's already
hempvita.com
been
right
so
now,
much good news.
So much good news. You type in the Ramble as your promo
Right?
code. 15% off!
Get out! Get out!
Bam. So there we go. So hempvita.com for all your grandma jizzing needs. All of your CBD parties. It's all right there. Hemp. Wait. You know what? Okay. Shit.
What?
You need your harmonica. We could do a Hempvita.
Oh, fuck. Next
And then
week, I'll bring the harmonica.
We'll do a live song.
And I'll harp the whole way through.
Oh, that's
Right?
it, man.
Right?
Hemp Vita's going through the roof, baby.
Get in now.
Cody, do you want to get in on this?
Get in
Whip out the
now.
guitar. We'll do a Hemp Vita jingle.
We'll do
I mean,
it.
it can't hurt. Man. So, Dustin Jacobs, Eddie Van Halen goes into the Guitar Solo Hall of Fame. You Really Got Me is on his hat.
Oh.
Michael Newcomer Werman, pencils down. I brought my pencil. Give me something to write on, man. Hall of Fame Eruption, that song that launched Eddie in the band. He will join musical greats such as Beethoven for generations to come. Joe Capone, the Hat Game, Eddie Van Halen solo, probably an unpopular pick. I'm going a deep cut of Eddie's with House of Pain solo off 84. It blends his classic shred with this evolving tone that would become prevalent during the Van Hagar years after the band parted ways with Roth after 84. Patrick Carruthers, he goes hot for Teacher. Hey, Jerry, Eddie, Jack. Hey, Eddie, Cody, Jerry, Jack, Ramblers, and James. Hot for Teacher. Graham and Faye, greeting for the Great White North fellow Ramblers. It'll be a quick and dirty submission for me this week with the Corona Cooties well into Wave 2 in Canada.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much living at work yet again.
Stay safe out there,
Stay
guys.
safe, Graham. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I got home since March. But the healthcare versus COVID-19 Royal Rumble continues. And then he gives us the awesome G.I. Jolene of Dolly Parton as Scarlet. So great. And he goes, Eddie Van Halen, this one hurts, right after the passing of Neil Peart for me. Truly one of the most iconic and innovative guitarists of all time. I think you have to give a tip of the Hall of Fame hat to the very first track that you knew there was something altogether on another level, a boot with what a guitar solo is going to be, off Van Halen's debut album, Eruption. Also, here's a pick from one of my friend's most prized possessions from when they played the Winnipeg Arena back in 84.
Oh, wow.
An Eddie Van Halen guitar pick that looks like he used. That's fucking awesome. He goes, here's a suggestion For Good Willow Punting, Millennial Falcon, here's a fun suggestion for the spooky season. What do you get when you mix 80s college, low-budget dorm cheese, terrible acting, writing, and zombies? Why, a cult classic, of course. Zombies, exploding heads, creeping crawlies. What more could you ask for? Night of the Creeps. Remember this one?
I remember Night
Maybe
of the
we
Creeps.
could do this soon.
Maybe.
Charles Phillips.
CP.
It wasn't until this ramble I realized how much I only like Van Halen for like 3 albums and fuck Van Hagar. The Hall of Fame solo Eruption. This amazing solo leads you into Really Got Me and is so damn good. Mine, I went controversial.
What'd you do?
I went Beat It.
Oh, wow.
I think he goes in the because just the story behind it. He did it for free.
Yeah.
He just did it to get to work with Quincy Jones. The fact that he kind of restructured the song itself to fit the solo. And like you said, like that got me into Van Halen.
Yeah.
I didn't know much. I knew a little bit because my mom would play Running in the Devil when it was on the radio. She'd always play it loud. But I wasn't. But who wasn't into Michael Jackson?
Right.
And then Beat It was like that got me into hard rock. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah. Well, Eddie Van Halen was doing it so
right. And if you think of it, like Beat It, it might be the perfect pop hard rock song. Like, that is the perfect. I mean, Van Halen did a good job in 1984 with blending that because they were a little bit more hard rock, but 1984 they got a little poppier.
A little poppier.
But man, Beat It it's a perfect pop/hard rock song. That riff is, and that's not Van Halen, but it's like fucking. You could headbang to that song. You could dance to that song. You could mosh to that fucking song while someone else is dancing to it.
Or whatever Trump does at his rally.
Whatever Trump does at his rally. You know,
you could even do that.
The QAnon shuffle.
Moronic
the
dance.
QAnon shuffle, I think. You could, I mean, there's like, it's so funny, but that Beat It video is perfect because you could do those both. Yeah. You could dance and you can have a knife fight to beat it, and it both work.
That was the whole point.
And that solo is just fucking perfect.
That's a good pick.
Blew my mind as a little kid. When I heard that, I was like, oh my, and then I immediately, my dad's like, oh, that's Eddie Van Halen. And I was like, and then I was just like, yes, let me hear all this. So I got to go Beat It. Cody, what'd you put as his Hall of Fame?
Well, I mean, for me, it was fairly easy. I think it has to be Eruption. I think solely.
That's the smart one, yeah.
Well, the thing about it is that it's its own fucking track. Like, it's its own song. Yeah. And so it, you know, it sort of reinvents a guitar solo to not necessarily have to be.
Uh-oh. We lost Cody.
We lost Cody.
He bailed.
Oh, my. Are we still recording?
We're
still
live.
recording.
That looks like it's still recording.
That's still good.
Gone.
Okay, uh-oh. Oh, God, right in the middle.
What do we do?
Jack pulled the plug. Ramble Corporate.
Did Jack pull the plug?
Ramble Corporate fucked us, I think. They pulled the plug on this.
There must be a...
Hey!
Wow.
Sorry.
What happened?
Jack pulled the plug.
Ramble Corporate.
It closed it out the window. I don't know how.
But
anyway,
we're still recording. We're still safe, right?
Yeah, we're good. So it showed that a guitar solo can exist outside of the context of a song and be its own song.
Right.
And got its memorability. Again, you know, think about that. It got notability for being a guitar solo on a separate guitar track, or a different track on an album. Yeah. So,
and no one had ever done that hammer-on shit where he has both hands on the neck either until then, right? Like that was like
the tapping.
The tapping.
It had been done, but no one had taken it to the level he took it to.
He did. Yeah, just fucking. Eddie, what was yours?
Eruption. I did
Eruption. Yeah. I'm feeling I was going to be the controversial choice with Beat It. But I only say Beat It because that's the drug that got me into. Yeah. That's my most memorable Eddie Van Halen solo is Beat It. Like
it's probably because the reason 84 was so poppy is probably some of his influence of working probably with Quincy Jones,
and Michael Jackson,
and that's why that album is sort of poppy, which is how I ended up hearing that album. Yeah. Which got me more into hard rock.
Right.
Because I don't think I would have heard that album as much had it not got that kind of play.
Because Thriller was everywhere, right? Yeah. Like Thriller was, you couldn't escape that record.
Right.
And not that you even want to. It was fucking amazing, top to bottom. And it was like that, but that Beat It was just like, what the fuck is this? Like that was the first song I heard that I'm like, wait, what? Like this? Yeah. What is going on? Like that, yeah. Oh, so fucking good. All right, now we're going to go, let's see. I need to find the song. There we go.
What's next week, Jerry?
Oh, thank you, Cody.
Look at this. He's trying to drive the show.
Swooped in. Nah, he swooped in and he got it. Okay, you ready for this?
What?
Horror TV shows go into the theme song Hall of Fame.
Oh, what? Like Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, Monsters, Addams Family. It could be comedies, but as long as they're horror themed.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay.
Stranger Things? That fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
There it is. A horror team TV show. V? I don't know. The V theme song? I don't know.
Yeah. Could you even go, whatchamacallit? Fuck. What the hell? It's on Fox. Scully and Mulder.
X-Files. Absolutely.
X-Files.
Horror themed TV show. They go into the Hall of Fame. What TV show song is on that hat? Email us, Ramble. Thank you at theramblepod.com for Ramble 256.
Boom.
Thank you, Cody, too, for reminding me. I hope Ramble Corporate pays attention to that. I really do. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna. I hope they do.
It's the thing that kept my job at the Jizz Boards for so long.
That attention to details why Cody's always working at Jizz Boards. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Shit, baby. OCE. Dustin Jacobs says Van Halen opens a jump, then Panama, encores with You Really Got Me. Not bad.
Yeah.
Michael Newcomer Werman, you open with Eruption, You Really Got Me. You have to start with the first two songs on their major label debut. You close with Dreams, representing the Sammy years. You encore Can't Get This Stuff No More from the 96 Best Of album. Song takes on more of a somber tone with the loss of Eddie.
Yeah.
Joe Capone says you open with Cabo Wabo, you close with Unchained, you encore with a Beat It revival with Michael Jackson and the Great Beyond.
That would great.
Oh, boy.
I'd be in with that. Patrick Crothers says open with Everybody Wants Some, close with Running with the Devil, encore with Jump. Graham and Fam, I'm going to limit my picks to Pierce Van Halen and exclude Van Hagar. You open with Running with the Devil, then Hot for Teacher. Close with DOA, Sinner Swing. And you interlude Big Bag Bill, Is Sweet William Now. And then you encore John Cusack strolls onto the stage with the Claymation crew. They do a full rendition of Better Off Dead's Everybody Wants Some, I Want Some. 2 with the Pig Burgers. Beautiful, Graham and Faye. Stay safe, please. Charles Phillips, open with Ice Cream Man. Close with Eruption, You Really Got Me. Encore with Jump. I had him open with Jump, close with Jamie's Crying, encore with Eruption, You Really Got Me.
Nice.
Yours?
I have him open with Panama.
Oh.
Close with Run with the Devil.
Nice.
And then he just does an eruption for like an hour and a half.
The encore?
He just encores for an hour and a half.
I love it. Cody?
I open with Panama.
Nice.
I close with Ain't Talking About Love.
Ooh, yeah.
And I encore with Hot for Teacher.
So good. I'll open for Jump just because that's the NBA opening. You know, every jump ball. It's the best thing when you remember those times you go see an NBA game live? That was the best moment right before the jump off. Can't tell you something, Cody, you're not going to want to hear this. I'm sorry. Before I get into next Rambles open close encore, you're not going to want to hear this.
What is it?
You probably won't care as much.
No, probably not.
The Lakers. I hate to give the Lakers any kind of anything.
So don't.
But I got to. You know what they would do?
What?
During the showtime before games? When it was time to introduce Showtime Lakers?
What?
Sorry. This is genius. I'm sorry. The screen, the place goes dark.
Yeah.
And then on the Jumbotron, they just show Beetlejuice going, it's showtime. That's fucking perfect. And then Showtime comes out.
That had to be towards the end of Showtime.
That was towards the end.
That had to be
but
towards
still
the end.
pretty fucking badass.
Right. Did Cody bail on us?
Cody
didn't want to hear about the Lakers.
He cut off his own
like, fuck this
camera
Lakers
after
shit.
that.
You know those ragtag group of players, you know.
Here comes a Laker.
Wow.
I'm going to say, okay. I'm going to say right now, I think that Cody was alive, cognizant to remember. I'm going to say your top 2 worst sports memories. I'm going to say number 2 is Romo fucking up the extra point. And then number 1 has got to be Derek Fisher having 8 seconds when the clock had .4 to shoot that shot. I'm going to say that has to be Derek Fisher catching the pass. Like, he may as well have, like, did a couple of Globetrotter moves with the basketball. Then he shoots it. And then then the buzzer goes off.
Those are 2 of the 3. The third is the Ray Allen.
Oh, yeah. What's worse, Allen or Derek Fisher?
You know, I've thought about this a little bit, and I think
It has to be Ray Allen.
Because that was for everything, right?
Well, we would have won the title if he would have missed that.
That's for a championship.
That would have been
But don't you think you win the title that year if you get past the Lakers?
Yes, but there was still a game. There was still a game left, or 2 games left.
That was a
closeout
closeout game.
That was
Ray Allen hitting that shot.
that's right.
I mean, we were up with like a few seconds away. Like, they were literally roping off the sidelines and bringing the trophy out.
Right.
And then Ray Allen hit that 3.
But let me ask you this. The difference is that was a legal shot. Derek Fisher supposedly had .00001 seconds to catch.
It was 0.4.
He was in a negative time.
He was, and that is the contention, right? That he literally caught the ball, turned.
He was a turn, catch, and catch, turn, and shoot. In
where with
0.4,
you just have to it touches your fingers and you launch
it's a tip. It has to be a tip.
Yes.
Yeah, that was not very fun.
But if Ray Allen misses that 3 and San Antonio wins it,
that's another ring.
Then you have 6 rings. On what's his face?
Duncan.
On Duncan.
Pop.
And he's up there with Jordan.
He's
in the same breath with Jordan with
right
6
there,
rings.
6 rings. And then him and Pop would have been the only ones, right? Because Manu and Tony weren't there for number 1, right?
No, Duncan's the only one who's been there for all of them.
He was all of them. Right, that's right. Manu and Tony were there for the 2 through. They were there for the last 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Man.
03, 05, 07.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one shot defines a legacy.
That's true. That's true. Fuck.
Because Tim Duncan's now with Kobe and LeBron.
All right, now you look.
He'd be
upset.
He'd be up with Jordan.
I think Duncan did fine.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean now he's in Kobe's shadow. He's in LeBron's shadow.
Well, LeBron's creeping up on him. He's overshadowed by
He's
Kobe.
in Devin George's shadow now. Rick Fox. He's living in Rick Fox's shadow.
Robert Horry.
Robert Horry. Well, Robert Horry. Steve Kerr's shadow.
I'm just saying, Ray Allen missed that shot. He's up there. He's in rarefied
him and
air.
Jordan.
It's him and Jordan.
Have
He's above
6.
Magic Johnson.
Yes.
He's above Larry Bird.
Yeah, he was already above Larry.
Yeah, he's above Magic.
Yep, man. That's fucking wow.
Bummer.
Oh fuck! I don't know what, man. I think Romo's has to be my number 1.
Really?
That was bad.
All-time
that was really bad.
sports
Because
moment?
I mean, I've been lucky.
But it was a wild card game.
That would have been the first playoff win in how many years,
Yeah.
though? Since
I
they
could
won
see
the
if it was
Super Bowl,
like
maybe?
if that was like the NFC Championship or
Oh,
a
that'd have been
Super
rough.
Bowl.
Yeah.
But it's a
I'm
wild
trying to
card
think
game.
because it's okay. All the Mavs heartache was erased when they won in 2011. So it's like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, looking back, like, whatever.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because the Spurs erased the heartache. They won the title the next year against the same team. They got revenge.
Yeah, but it's like but the Spurs weren't getting their first title. That erases all the previous stuff before that. They're in the midst of their own dynasty, and you get robbed of a
If
title.
I liked baseball more, Nelson Cruz blowing the easy out for the Rangers to win the World Series probably would have. That was bad. That was a rough one. But at the same time, I was still high from the Mavs winning. I was like,
You didn't give a shit?
I gave a little bit. I was like, fuck. But I was like, whatever. You know, like my favorite teams have already, like my three favorite teams in Dallas had already won a title: the Cowboys, Stars, and Mavericks. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Now, see, because we're still a little spoiled. All of us have seen our teams do something.
Yeah.
Bills fans, if there's Bills fans who are listening to this podcast now, they have to be like, fuck all 3 of you right now for complaining.
I mean, I've seen 3 Super Bowls, a World Series title, and a Stanley Cup.
Right.
So I'm pretty happy.
I'm happy.
I can't complain.
They're listening to Cody going, oh, yeah? Yeah, that hurt.
We could have had 6. We could have had 6. We only had 5.
We only had 5. We could have had 1 if Scott Norwood kicked the fucking ball. Oh, man. Well, there we go.
There it is. Sorry.
That hurt.
So
I'm sorry to the Buffalo Bills fans. You're looking good this year.
You do look good this year.
You look good this. Maybe COVID is going to take everybody but
They
you.
They should win that division.
And they just give it to you. Yes, Patriots ain't that good either, man. Next Ramble, 256. Open, close, encore. Spooky songs. Like, Monster Mash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those novelty Hotel California.
That's a spooky song?
A concert it's about ghosts. A concert about spooky songs.
How about Unchained Melody, which was in the movie Ghost?
That's it. Okay, if you want to go there, that counts.
This might be the most interpreted list.
It will absolutely be.
Who you gonna call?
Ghost Black could be up there. Absolutely, that could be up there.
What was the one by Bobby Brown?
Too hot to handle.
Too
In
cold
control, man. He called the Ghostbusters on the.
That could be in there.
We're gonna have to take control. Fuck yeah, that's
too hot to handle. Too cold to hold.
We talked about this. I will argue I might take that over. Who you gonna call? If I have to pick a Ghostbusters song, I might.
The thing that puts who you're gonna call is the opening.
Oh, that's great. The opening's great.
That brings you right into Ghostbusters.
But what I think helps Bobby Brown's is when he does the rap interlude. He tells you the beginning of the movie. At a party, the Ghostbusters get called. You know,
he does sum up the movie.
He sums up the plot.
Plus, it's his own song.
Right. Trying to mess with my boys. It's not legal. I don't know.
There's nothing illegal about being a ghost.
No, but you messing with the Ghostbusters is
that's
not
illegal.
legal. That's illegal.
Not legal.
Cody, you have the final vote. Which is better? Bobby Brown's In Control or Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters?
I don't know if I've ever heard that Bobby Brown.
Stop it! Yeah, you know it. That's one of the best hooks ever. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
But I'm just saying
you
the
call
beginning
the
of
Ghostbusters
who you're going to call with the eerie sound, and it goes...
That's great.
That gets you right into Ghostbusters.
The only problem is Bobby Brown didn't steal his song from Huey Lewis and the News.
True.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing I got Bobby Brown on.
You can't. You have to.
Everything else I have to give it to who you're going to call.
Well, I guess we're gonna. That is a fucking great. Let me find.
But again,
song.
it's like Kissed by a Rose. It's Seal's song in Batman. It doesn't.
Yes.
To me, it doesn't fit the vibe of the movie.
I think it kind of does.
I don't think it does.
Because it kind of has that la da da. It's it's the same little Batman.
Neither one of those songs fit the movie they're trying to be a song for.
I think Bobby Brown's does because he tells you what happens.
Yeah, but the beat of the song itself doesn't feel like it belongs in the movie.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters and In Control. Had him throwing a party for a bunch of children, while all the while the slime was under the building. So they packed their group, got a grip, came equipped, grabbed their proton packs off their back, and they split. Found out about Vigo. He describes the movie. Found out about Vigo, the Master of Evil. Tried to battle my boys. That's not legal.
That's not legal.
Yeah, you know it.
Keep going.
On our own.
Tell the whole movie.
That's all he does.
Okay,
yeah.
so he just sets up the movie.
Then they play Wilson Pickett at the Statue of Liberty and starts walking like.
So why don't we pick up the movie from there? Why don't they start the movie
after that's happened?
Yes,
that makes sense.
Why do we need to see any of it?
Okay, you're not wrong, but I'd still I think. All right, Cody, that's your homework. You have to settle this debate by next Ramble.
You have to listen. Who you're gonna call?
I'm not saying it's a slam dunk. I'm just saying I might be. I could get talked into Bobby Brown's being better, being the more just because he stole it from Huey Lewis.
I get that, but I'm just
a new drug.
The beginning.
The beginning is
gets you
masterful.
Right into Ghostbusters.
Masterful. But then I want a new drug. One that won't. One that won't. All right, that's all right. Okay, I'm sorry. So Cody, do you think you can settle this for us? Do you think you can do that by next week?
I can do that.
All right. Fuck yeah. Cody will listen to both and tell us that he has a deciding vote here. I guess I will, just for the sake of this argument, be on the Bobby Brown side. I'll just go Bobby Brown.
You got to do what you got to do.
Hey. Music video. Give me the Ray Parker one. Because you had all the cameos.
Yeah.
All the celebrities were in it.
I'm reading books. I'm playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games.
Oh.
Is that the eruption of harmonica solos?
I can't say that.
Okay, I will.
Other people can.
There it is. I will. You're like LeBron. I leave those lists for other people. Michael, newcomer Werman, suggested book, read the autobiography of Sammy Hagar, and we're never reading another email. I'm kidding. From Michael Werman again. A great look into his career, how he went from Montrose to solo to joining Van Halen, best, and R.I.P. Eddie Van Halen. That's not bad. Because you know what a great book is, too, is David Lee Roth, Crazy from the Heat.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking autobiography about showbiz and music. It's great. Graham and Faye with Bioshock in the rear view. I'm taking a break from the AAA titles. Go back some indie developers for the retro 8-bit pixelated fun with Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon's a lot of fucking fun. It's a gunfight dungeon crawler following a band of misfit Gungeoneers seeking out to shoot, loot, dodge, roll, and table flip their way to personal absolution by reaching the legendary Gungeon's ultimate treasure, the gun that can kill the past. It's a pixelated, cartoonish mix of Rogue meets Diablo set in a dungeon full of guns. It is a fun game. That's a great poster of it too. That's a fun.
Cool.
Enter the Gungeon is a fun. I think your boy would like that one. I think Colton would dig that one for sure. Colton would dig it. Patrick Crothers.
PC.
Yep. Still working through the Beastie Boys book and the Sandman graphic novels. Both are fascinating in their own way. Joe Capone, unlike in reality, the Giants have snagged their 5th straight NFC East title in my Season 6 Tecmo Super Bowl 3 playthrough, and will meet the winner of Dallas and Green Bay's wildcard game in the divisional round, with Minnesota once again lurking as a possible opponent in the NFC Championship. God, baby, Jesus, help me. Eddie, not only did I hang one up deep inside that Washington football team ass, 81-21. In my Week 6 Tecmo prediction stream, man versus com, unlike your fake news comment about me playing as both teams. But I also beat Washington 35-28 in my Week 17 Tecmo Super Bowl 3 stream to clinch the East twice in 1 week in a fake game equals 100% win in real life, even if we have lost by the time you guys record.
We're Washington and Giants fans. We both lose.
Jerry, Cody, sorry about Dak. Twitch.tv, Capone is Tecmo Bowl streams. Yeah, check out my band, Joe Capone, on Twitch, Tuesday through Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays around 8, unless otherwise noted, with other game streams as I feel like it. You read or playing anything?
I'm starting that Avengers game. I've been in that for a little bit.
I couldn't get into it.
Really?
It got too repetitive for me.
Colton's really digging it, so I'm having fun watching
Sure.
him play.
It definitely is fun if you're younger, I think,
Yeah.
because you just you don't really give a shit about the nuances. You just want to play as those characters and
then
just beat shit up.
I have the Squadron game, but I haven't opened it up yet. I think I'm saving it for Christmas.
Oh, it's so much fun. You should watch a little bit of it when we're done.
I might.
Cody, you reading or playing anything?
Not yet, but I did get a new Kindle on Prime Day, so I've got a
Those
new
Kindles are
device.
the
Money
shit.
bags.
Look
I went with the Kindle Oasis.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
that's one that's more like a tablet, right? Or is that just a pure reader?
It's a bigger screen, and then it has like buttons on the side for page turnings instead of like a touch screen. But
Nice.
I traded in my old one and got a pretty good deal on it.
Fucking A, man. What am I reading? Dune. Going through Dune again.
Yeah.
Playing that Super Mario Brothers 35 game.
Yeah.
I think I'm talking about that tomorrow on Ramble Radio.
On Friday?
Or was it Wednesday? Playing Friday the 13th, the NES one. For my Retro Rocha that drops tomorrow. That's exciting. And same old other shit that I bought. Finally caught the giant, I don't know if it's a trevally or travale or something, a fish in Animal Crossing that had been haunting me. It was like my fucking Moby Dick. I couldn't catch this fucking thing. Finally caught that motherfucker.
What'd you do with him? What'd you call him?
I just turned him into the museum so they can display it, and I get credit for catching it.
Good.
So now it's swimming in a giant ass tank in the museum.
So you robbed it of its freedom.
It's freedom, it's families, everything.
And you're happy about that.
I'm very happy about that. Fuck that thing. I need to catch that motherfucker. I had to get it on, man. He's making a move. I had to get it on. So there we go. Email us more of what you're doing. Ramble@theramblepod.com. What you're reading, what you're playing, all that good shit. We're going to do shout-outs soon. I think should we do the Monday shout-out? Do we make that our own podcast?
Well, we did have somebody mentioned they wanted a 5th day of Ramble content. Because we have 4. We're missing there's that one hole in the schedule.
It's true. You know what we could do?
Well, would anyone tune in just for a shout out, or would have to?
Here's how they have to
add
do
something
it.
to it.
Okay, here's how they do it. Cody, we need
What's up?
to think about this long, and I think
Gotta give at least 7 or 8 minutes.
Cody writes a jingle. Eddie plays harmonica. I sing all the shout out names
every Monday.
Something
Something different.
that we'll see. No, we keep the same jingle,
Okay.
but I'll just add a new name when need be. Thoughts?
We can think about it. Let's think about it.
All right, because I miss the shout outs.
I do miss the shout outs.
But
I think everybody misses shout
I
outs.
think everybody does. So we got to figure this out. All right, and now it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
It's the time of the show where we rank the top
5.
So good.
And look at that, making everybody come alert, making everyone. That's what that is right there, isn't it? Man, top. This was a tough one. Holy shit. Cody, how many times did your list change? Mine changed like 14 times.
A couple of times because I went super heavy on the first album because it's by
So
far my
good.
favorite.
Oh, yeah.
And you could make a top 5 out of just that
No
album.
question.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
So I tried to be balanced.
Right. Dustin Jacobs goes Jump, Eruption, Hot for Teacher, Panama. You really got me. And then he shows, he sent us that clip of, that is one of the best commercials ever, the 1996 Super Bowl Nissan, where you see the adventure doll, like an Indiana Jones doll, is inside the jaws of a T-Rex, and then it breaks out. It jumps into a toy Nissan. You Really Got Me by Van Halen starts
I remember
playing.
that.
And the toy drives to the little girl's bedroom, picks up Barbie from her Barbie house, and
that.
drives off with her. And Ken's like, what the fuck?
God, that was 96?
96,
Jesus.
I think. That was Nissan was killing it that year because their other one was Danger Zone with all the pigeons trying to shit on the Nissan and they couldn't do it. Remember that? That was the same Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, with Danger Zone, the Top Gun thing. But that one was the best one. That was one of the best commercials of all time. So good. All right, Michael Newcomer Werman. He went top 5 Eddie licks. Honorable mentions, Ramblers Break Rules, Hot for Teacher. The Beat It solo. Eddie Van Halen and Michael Jackson together is pretty amazing looking back on 2 legendary performers of their era. The Little Guitars intro showing me he was not only a master on electric, Eddie's acoustic intro is jaw-dropping and elegant. Pound Cake, come on, he plays the opening of the song with a power drill. Atomic Punk, it doesn't get the notoriety of the others, but it's another masterpiece. And then number 1, Eruption. Michael, the newcomer, don't call me Werman. Joe Capone went with solos, not just Van Halen songs. He went Panama, Mine All Mine, Ain't Talking About Love, 5150, Eruption, You Really Got Me, Rest in Peace, Eddie, and thanks for all the great tunes. Patrick Crothers, or as you like to call him.
PC.
He opens with, he has number 5 is Panama, Dance the Night Away, I'm the One, Hot for Teacher, number 1, Jump, Stay Safe Ramblers, Pat PC Crothers. Graham and Faye, once again, I'm not including Van Hagar on my list. However, there's an alternate universe fun fact that Sammy was not the front runner for the replacement lead singer to Diamond Dave. Sure would love to have heard what Van Halen would have sounded like with Scandal's Patty Smythe had taken the job in 85.
Wow.
Because that was who Eddie wanted.
Wow.
Hashtag things that make you go, Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Did you know that one, Cody?
I did not.
That was his original choice. Was I am the warrior. He wanted her.
Wow.
I don't know how that would.
imagine?
I don't know. Interesting. I couldn't have been worse than Van Hagar.
Wow.
So, anywho, on with the
How
show.
did that not happen? That's him. It's
That's
his
him.
band. How did
that's
if he
a
wanted that, how
maybe
did that
she
happen?
didn't. Maybe she was like, I don't know if I want. I don't know. But yeah, that's wild, huh? He has Intruder, Oh Pretty Woman, Ain't Talking About Love, Fools, Unchained, and then number 1, 1984 / Jump. Editorial, go fuck yourself 2020. I've had enough of your shit.
I agree.
Stay safe, Ramblers. Look out for one another. Ramble off. Graham and Faye and Brianna. Winnipeg A. Charles Phillips.
CP.
There you go. Panama, Jump, You Really Got Me, Ice Cream Man, and Eruption.
Good stuff.
Now, Ramble 256.
Yeah.
Back on Spooky.
Okay.
Great stuff to all the Ramblers, by
Yeah.
the way.
Amazing stuff.
Amazing shit. This is top 5 movie monsters.
Movie monsters.
Like Frankenstein, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Dracula, Wolfman,
from
Michael
any
Myers,
field.
any field, slasher, anything. Cody, can you do this?
Are we including like monster movies?
No, let's get away. Like not Godzilla, right? So,
Gotcha.
but you know what I mean, like the horror movie.
So horror villains.
Horror
then.
villains, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Horror villains. That's it. Top 5 horror villains.
Gotcha.
Think we can do this?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I think
We
can.
can
do this.
pull through. We can do
make
anything
this
we
happen.
want.
We can do anything we want.
Put our minds to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. My number 5. Oh, honorable mention. I went Hagar. Honorable mention.
Okay.
Come on, baby, finish what you started. I'm incomplete. I love that fucking song. It's the only Hagar song I really, really like. Although right now, I will admit, I don't hate. Right now.
Right. Yeah, I don't hate right now either.
Tomorrow, right now.
It's just so long.
It's long.
Ain't so long.
Ain't Talking About Love, Panama, and Hot for Teacher were my honorables. My number 5, Unchained. Cody, you're number 5.
Jamie's crying.
Eddie?
That's my number 5.
Hey. My number 4, Jump.
None.
Cody?
Running with the Devil, number 4.
My number 4 is Hot for Teacher.
Hot for Teacher. Number 3, I guarantee you no one will have this on their list. I'll Wait. I fucking love that song. I'll wait till your love runs down. You know who wrote that?
Who?
Michael McDonald.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, apparently they were having trouble with the song, and the producer was buddies with him, so they brought him in, and Michael McDonald.
Hi, guys. Let me see what you got. Who wrote those lines for you?
You're number 3, Cody?
Number 3, Hot for Teacher.
Oh, yeah. You're number
That
3.
was Eruption.
Eruption. My number 2 is Eruption.
Oh.
Cody, you're number 2.
And my number 2 is Panama.
Oh.
That's my number 2.
Look at this. My number 1, what else could it be for me? My favorite Van Halen song, Running with the Devil.
Same here.
That's your number 1?
Yeah, that's my
Cody,
number
you're number 1.
My favorite Van Halen song, Ain't Talking About Love.
Ain't talking about love. Ain't talking about love. She's got that look
How
in
about,
her
how about
eye.
if that's who Van Halen really wanted? Michael McDonald.
Oh, my God.
David Lee Roth,
Imagine.
then Michael.
Imagine. Imagine that. Oh, we've got what it takes to tell me
I can picture.
what it is to be loved.
He could have done Dreams for sure.
He could have done Dreams. I got my dream. Oh my God, yes. Brilliant. That would have been fucking brilliant. Well, there we go. That's our rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen, Ramble 255, 256. Ramble at theramblepod.com. Please go check out hempvita.com. Use the code word Ramble to get 15% off your products. And Ramble 256.
Yeah.
Boom.
Do
the
it.
Hall of Fame hat goes to the what was the Hall of Fame hat? The horror-themed TV show.
Yeah.
So even comedy, but still horror-themed TV show theme song goes into the Hall of Fame. What theme show is on their hat? Open, close, encore, spooky songs. And then top 5 horror film villains. There we go. Ramble 256. Ramble at theramblepod.com. I want to thank you for letting us be ourselves. Thank you for tuning in. To everybody, you know where to find us. Go find us. Check out hempvita.com. Use the Ramble as your keyword to get 15% off all your CBD goods. Follow us on all our social medias, all that good shit. We are going to see you tomorrow for Good Willow Hunting Midnight Run. Ooh. And then next week, Good Willow Hunting My Little Tango. My Little Cash. So good. All right, guys, we love you. Be safe. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, wait.
You got to play the song.
Play the song.
You're doing a Ramble radio.
I ended Ramble radio style.
I actually have a request for a bookend for when you play that.
Oh, let's go.
You want to bookend it with another very short Vince Neil video?
Oh my God! You know what? How do I lower this? And then, you know what? After the last dot, we're gonna end on Vince Neil. That's what we're gonna do. I like this.
Is this a Ramble overtime?
It's a Ramble overtime.
Ramble overtime.
Ramble overtime.
I don't know if I ever showed you this video, but it's amazing.
So is he worse than David Lee? He's worse than David Lee Roth as a singer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Singer, yes,
so.
I think so.
Now
it's close.
Now it's
They're both awful.
David Lee Roth though at least had. Vince Neil had his moments.
I don't know. Who would you take?
But when Bret Michaels blows you out of the water.
Obliterated him. Obliterated him.
That's bad. All right, that was the last beep. Normally, the last beep is goodbye. We're gonna end on this. Go
Ramble
for
OT.
it. This is a Ramble.
So
OT.
this is a video of a cameo that Vince Neil did for someone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are you guys ready?
He's on Cameo. Oh, this looks bad.
Fuck. Oh fuck. Drunken Birthday to Superfan is the title. Oh no. Oh man, is this? Oh man, is this gonna be worse than the Orson Welles Paul Masson?
Sorry, it's very loud.
Hey, Decker, this is Vince Neil. Hey, I want to say happy birthday, brother. This is actually from Christian, Mom, Ethan, and Blake. So keep on rocking, shout the devil, and do some feel good stuff at big old 4-0, you man. All right, see you later.
Why is he saying Van Halen song? He said "Running with the Devil."
Yeah.
No, he said he was supposed to say
Shout at the devil.
Shout at the devil.
Right. Keep shouting.
And then he was supposed to say,
devil.
listen to the doctor and feel good about the big 4-0. And I think he might have missed that part.
The puns of his own songs. Oh, fuck. And we're going to end. Should we end every Ramble with that?
With a Vince Neil cameo.
Just that one.
That one.
Just that one right there. Do we end every Ramble from now? I don't see why we
You
don't.
just don't pull that audio.
I just pull out and just end everything with.
The big 4-0. He barely had his face in the frame.
I know. You know what's more depressing? What if he was 100% sober? Like that.
I don't think he's been 100% sober since 60s.
Right. There was not a drop in him. It's just maybe he's just been like maybe he's 14 strokes in at this point. I have no idea.
Do you want to know how much someone paid for that?
Yes. Oh God.
So Vince Neil on Cameo charges. Let's see here.
Oh no.
It's got to be over $100. It's got to be.
Oh, it has to be. Page is loading.
Got to be over $100. The balls.
You know what?
I said 30. I'm gonna say $30.
What would you pay for that?
5. Well, actually, if am I promised that? Am I promised that performance?
For $30, and we get him to do a Ramble one.
No question.
He charged $400 for that.
Oh my God!
That's almost a PlayStation 5.
$400.
That's almost a PS5.
I'd be so pissed.
Oh fuck! $400 for that.
For that bloated, drunk piece of shit to say that.
Keep shouting at the devil. Oh, God. Man, you know what? Then fuck that. With the quality we give, we should charge $400 an episode to download this. If that's what $400 gets you, we should charge like $7,000 for each podcast.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. We'll go to Patreon and do a $7,000.
Right, $7,000 a month.
Tier 1, $7,000.
Tier 1, $7,000 a month. Holy shit! Well, we love you guys. Don't worry, this is free. We'll always be. We'll see you next week. Take care. See you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.